So, tired, fucking hungry. I don't even have that much to say, but something yet another thing that I'm trying to work on is posture. And when I'm tired, when I'm hungry, driving, I tend to, slouch lower and lower and lower. And then, but I try to remind myself, okay, back straight. So, boop, back like this again. And then, another 2 minutes and I'll be back down, slumped where I was before. And it is an endless struggle. And it's not just when I'm driving a truck. When I'm sitting in a chair, when I'm standing, always, voice in the back of my head says, stand up straight. Oh, there we go. And then a minute later, if I think about it, I was back like this again. But kind of like today, where I cannot stop thinking about fat, juicy burgers, nice cold ice cream sandwiches, crunchy bags of pretzels. I'm torturing myself here. I can't, these things are just in my head today. And it is what it is. You just gotta fight through it and wait till I get home, and I will eat something healthy and hopefully not too terrible tasting. By the time I get home though, I'm gonna be so damn hungry that it won't matter, so that's okay. But kind of like that, where it's an all-day fight. You're just resisting. I want snacks, I want candy, I want, food that tastes good. You gotta resist it all day, every day. It doesn't end, it doesn't stop. You're never not gonna want Doritos, or I'm not, at least. It's kind of the same thing with posture. I know that my default is just going to be slumped forward because I'm always tired, always hungry, and I'm going to slump. I'm going to slouch. It's my default. And every chance I get, it's like back straight. And it's no fun because, kind of like eating healthy, you know that this is going to be something that I battle with all day, every day for the rest of my life. And it's a choice, at some point I could choose, I am not going to have good posture. I'm just going to slouch the rest of my life. Or at some point I could say, eating healthy really hasn't got me anywhere, and I'm just going to eat whatever I want for the rest of my very short days. Because, that's probably what would happen. But until that day, every 5 minutes, I'm going to back straight again. And who knows if any of this is ever going to pay off, or what worth it even means, What does worth it even mean? Worth it compared to what? So, but that's the thing, is that you put in the effort, you put in the work, you grind, and something good happens, right? So, something good better happen, but until then, back straight. Back straight!